I can already hear the comments. What the heck is up with that background? Chill, y'all. I'm trying something new out. Sometimes I just get bored of the same background every video, so I thought I would spice it up. What up, reader fam? Today I'm going to be sharing with you my 5 favorite fictional friendships. This video is being sponsored by Disney Hyperion, and the concept behind this video is inspired by A List of Cages by Robin Rowe. Guys, I read this book recently and it was heartbreakingly beautiful. Like, it made me so emo, but it was worth it. This story follows 2 boys. First up, we've got Adam, who is just pretty much loved by everyone. He's just got this very lovable personality. And then we've got Julian, who everyone just kind of seems to shrug off as weird because he's someone who is just so hard to understand because he's just so different. Which, let me just say, that is a super dumb reason not to like someone. Julian's parents died when he was young, and Adam and his mom took him in and fostered him. That is until Julian's uncle came into the picture and took him in. Because the boys were split up, over the years they grew apart and they didn't have any contact until they reached high school, and they ended up going to the same high school. And as they start to grow together again, Adam realizes that Julian is hiding something really big from him. As one of Julian's closest friends, Adam is faced with what to do in this situation. That's essentially what this story is all about. I do want to make note that there is a trigger warning for abuse with this story. It is pretty graphic, so be aware of that before picking up this book. Friendship is definitely the strongest theme throughout this story. You see Adam and Julian growing together again, and you see their bond form, and it's just unbreakable. Adam would do anything for Julian, and Julian would do anything for Adam, and Julian also just really looks up to Adam and wants to be like him, and the relationship that they have is just spectacular. With that being said, I'm now going to be jumping into my list of my 5 favorite fictional friendships. First up, I have Blitz and Hearth from the Magnus Chase and the Gods of Asgard trilogy. This duo is seriously goals. Like, I want a friendship like that. Can I get a friendship like that? I feel like they both would go to the ends of the earth for the other person. And you just see so many moments throughout these books where they're put in these situations where their loyalty is tested, and they always come through and prove that their friendship is unbreakable. They're willing to risk their lives for the other and go above and beyond for the other person. Next on my list is Juliet and Kenji from the Shatter Me trilogy. I don't think I know anyone who's read these books that doesn't want to be best friends with Kenji. Like, I think we all want to be best friends with Kenji because he is the freaking best. He's hilarious and he has perfect comedic timing. And on the other hand, he is always there for Juliet, no matter what. And I think something that I just love so much about their relationship is that it's platonic. It's proof that guys and girls have the ability to be just friends. They don't always have to be something more than that. They can hang out and there not be any sexual or romantic tension. I'm just really glad that we have a friendship like this showcased in a book series. Next on my list is Kelsier and Vin from the Mistborn trilogy. While Kelsier is definitely a mentor for Vin, I feel like he becomes more to her throughout this book. He definitely becomes more of a friend. And I just adore the connection that these two characters have. Kelsier kind of becomes a support system for Vin, and he becomes somebody that she can really look up to. And you kind of see her strive to be more like him. He's somebody that she just really looks up to and just learns so much from. And I feel like even in some cases, Kelsier learns things from Vin. And those are friendships that you want in your life. Friendships where you're constantly learning and growing from the other person. That's a solid friendship right there. Next on my list is Safia and Assault from Truth Witch by Susan Dennard. These two just have such a rock solid relationship. I guess in this case they have a book solid relationship. And I mean, that might be because they are bound together, but still I think that even if they weren't bound together, that they would still be best friends. And these two just go through so much together throughout this book. They're super close at the beginning, but I feel like throughout the book they just get even closer. They're both willing to sacrifice things for the other person, and that just shows how much of an honorable relationship that they have. And finally, what would this video be without the golden trio from the Harry Potter series, Ron, Hermione, and Harry? There are so many things that I love about this trio. They accept each other for who they are without any judgment. Well, they might judge each other at some points, but at the end of the day, they recognize each other's faults and accept the other for who they are. They come together as an incredible team, and they each bring something unique to the table, and they just support each other through the darkest times. Even though they have moments where they feel like they've let each other down, they work through those moments of weakness, making the alliance between each other even stronger. So those are 5 of my favorite fictional friendships. You guys should let me know down below some of your favorite fictional friendships. I'd love to hear from you guys and hear who some of your faves are. Also, don't forget to check out A List of Cages by Robin Rowe if it sounds interesting to you. It's in stores now. I can personally highly recommend this book because I read it and I loved it, so definitely pick it up if it sounded like something you might enjoy. If you like this video, be sure to give it a big thumbs up. I post videos frequently on this channel, so if you want to be notified for when I post a new video, be sure and go and click subscribe. Thanks for watching, guys, and I will see you soon with a new video. Bye. Choo.